Well, young men need to be very, very practical. You know, I can see young men of Ghana speak a lot of English, but they think big. But today, what I want the young men to take from me, be very practical and sincere to your strength and your weaknesses. When you're practical and sincere to your strength and your weaknesses, you always find solutions to wherever you want to go.
So be practical.
Be practical.
Yeah. You get a lot of that. People bring highfalutin ideas that to you is like so far out, but they think it's something solid that they can work with.
Well, I mean, I like young men who believe in what they have. You know, in my office or in my company, for instance, I don't like managers who always agree to what I say. I want managers to have their own opinions around things. That is how you build the world around you. Let people be able to stand up to you to say, look, I believe this can work. That's the practicality I am talking about. I believe in this I am doing. Believe in yourself and believe that if I do this, it will work.
Which is a big problem, especially in our country, because even the educational system teaches us what to think and not how to think.
That is a problem.
Yeah.
It's a big problem. You know, if you look at the billionaires around the world, they solve problems. I don't think I would want to ask my son or I want to ask my daughter, if you grow, what do you want to be? I would want to have my son or my daughter, what problem can you solve for the world? The billionaires in the world solve problems. Mention each and every one's name. MacDane is solving a problem. It's solving a problem. You know, within the shortest possible time, MacDane is going to be the biggest logistic company in Africa.
Show some love.
We're solving Africa logistical problems. You know, so where people can't go, by road, by sea, by water, by air, we get there. Right. I can tell, if I tell you what I have done, I make the impossible possible in the logistic world. You understand? You solve problems. Why you solve problems, you make more money. No easy way out of everything. So the youth of today should be problem solvers. The youth of today should find a channel to, when they think, they sitting and thinking. KSM came out with this show. This show is #1. You have been, you found a niche of something and you're doing it. Same supposed to be our children. You know, what I can do for the next generation is to provide a shoulder. Immediately MacDane provide a shoulder for today's world. Immediately you stand on the shoulder of MacDane, you are taller than MacDane.
We were say a director general MacDane group of company boss Sudan kasa na kasa no we no kopie mo KSS show so and out me say also your businessman say no dey e ba say ye need business how to create what won come out or you're very good at that. And what you say Ghanaian youth know we have to be sincere and practical. And yes, be a okofa a business plan kukuruku bi da ba beto na wa kwanya out me say you who any practicality in your business plan. Father just say what the business plan ba and I a young man that's a usi suna wadwe so bobra. You need to be sincere and practical. My young who weaknesses, my young who shortcomings, baby a we are there and baby a wonya de nyina. My young who say be ya ubetimi ade. I focus on your strength and at the same time you manage your weaknesses. Odin command watch say Adie bia wo ye bia you have to be very clear and positive about that. And you know, say wo ye bia wo ye entrepreneur, wo ye businessman. Na say one try say wo be solve problem emfa. You have to be a problem solver and san what me anya sika. Now, okopie mu eye bright can come board do show so our Pure FM. I watch say creating wealth no it demands a lot of discipline and sacrifice. So one more mean fit na do kunu wa mia wa mia wo yemu a Charlie is not an easy task.
Young person listening, I will feel say uhia or say ubi unyabe $1 million and answer to Azan Wetimiaye successful, what would be your advice to that person?
That is really a problem. The youth of today, I'm person rich as at yesterday, and wealth is not built like that.
Okay.
So when will be our COS Kenina on history, and they are a problem. Wealth creation, there must be history. There must be consistency. There's no billionaire or millionaire in the world that only history or the Anyanisika. So be see up a 1 per se per se. The person have to start from somewhere.
Yeah.
And you can get at the age of 28. I made my $1 million at the age of 28 years.
Wow.
I lost all at the age of 32.
You lost everything?
I lost everything, and I have to sell my own car to pay my worker's salary and take trotro back to work.
Wow.
You know, there's something called discipline. I didn't have that then. Though I was focused, but I was so young, I didn't have that discipline. I did a lot of wrong things, and I was greedy.
Okay.
So greed also set in, and looking for more in a very wrong way. When I mean wrong way, undisciplined way, not everything have touched.
Okay.
Yeah, me try say my integrity should stand tall, and also me believe say we young man uba, your principles must be above your desire. So your desire is above your principle, then that means there's a problem.
Okay.
So there must be some level of principle, there must be some level of discipline, but attitude crown it all. The right attitude must be the one we have to look out for. Is the attitude that crown it. Most young men now have problem with attitude.
Yeah.
Abujantu area conversation is here. And to watch us, we are young guy. Na se usi so discipline enya adwuma, the character, attitude no talks all, because good attitude. Na se utimi ma discipline you overcome with desires now. There's no way you will not succeed. There is no way you will not succeed. And you know that is from the camp of MacDane. Utimu say senior man, utimu say adwuma no watiase, no watiase so watiase ye. Ni private jet, sika de utimu say or one diamond. And when now a very calm and reserved person. Minim say bia sika no nya duru ba bia na mo as slow as a one share how ho onyo because we share level ne bra wa ba as a one share stress on who be kakra bi you are using the brain on kasa be brain be light to bia we share do be sia ye nya fa futu afim subscribe na hit notification bell no so ya kro bibia stay safe.